The Eclipse system provides high design and privacy. To achieve the desired sleek lines, it's important to ensure proper gapping and consistency on both the top and bottoms of panels and doors. The easiest way to do this is with a dual jacking system. This allows you to make fine adjustments to each side of the door and ensure that both the left and right sides align as desired. The materials you'll need to complete this step are doors, fixed panels, fixed panel brackets, keepers, 2 1/4 inch Torx screws, 3/4 inch Torx screws, and 3/4 inch long number 10 countersink screws. You'll also need the following tools: an electric or battery operated drill, 1/8 inch and 5/32 inch drill bits, T25 and T27 Torx bits, a level, and spacer blocks or adjustable supports. Check the plan layout page of your drawing package for K1 or K2 keeper locations. K1 and K2 keepers must be installed before putting up any doors or fixed panels, while K3 keepers are installed with the door hardware. In this example, we will be installing a K1 keeper on the second post from the wall and a K2 keeper on the third post. First, refer to the keeper installation page, which provides detailed orientation of the components used at the location. Federal ADA codes say the keeper should be mounted between 34 and 48 inches above the finished floor. For this installation, we will be installing the K1 keeper 41 inches from the floor. Hold the keeper flush with the edge of the post and mark the 2 hole locations. Use a 3/16 inch drill bit to drill holes in the post, and mount the keeper using 2 3/4 inch Torx screws. To install the K2 keeper, measure 41 inches from the floor. Hold the keeper centered on the panel and mark the 2 hole locations. Use a 3/16 inch drill bit to drill holes in the post, and mount the keeper using 2 3/4 inch Torx screws. Next, we'll move to the installation of the first door, which is an ADA door. Starting at the wall, set the door, making sure it is level. The door should be 4 inches above the finished floor and 5/8 inch away from the wall. Holding the door plumb and level, use appropriate screws to fasten the door plate to the door. For ADA doors, such as this one, a 3/4 inch Torx screw is centered in the top left hole. While fastening the remaining screws, periodically check the door gap and level. Next, we will install the first fixed panel. Refer back to the plan layout pages of the drawing package. The fixed panel bracket locations will be marked F1, F2, F3, or F4. To install the brackets, refer to the fixed bracket detail page in your packet. In this example, the next item to be installed is a fixed panel with an F4 attachment point on the left and an F1 attachment point on the right. For the F4 attachment, align the holes on the longer leg of the bracket with the holes in the post and fasten with sex bolts. For the F1 attachment, place the support below the side panel. Then remove the bottom and top 2 1/4 inch Torx screws, holding the side panel in place. Align the long leg of the bracket with the holes in the post. Then fasten the bracket and the post to the panel using the 2 1/4 inch Torx screws. Insert all of the screws for the side panel at this time. Align the top and bottom of the fixed panel with the adjacent door using spacer blocks or adjustable supports. Set the gap between the fixed panel and the adjacent door at 1/4 inch. Holding the fixed panel plumb and level, fasten the bracket to the back of the fixed panel using 3/4 inch Torx screws. For doors with in-swing pivot hinges, make sure the door is plumb and level and that there is a 1/4 inch gap next to the fixed panel. Use the 3/4 inch long number 10 countersink screws and a T25 drill bit instead of the 3/4 inch Torx screws. Fasten the top 4 screws in each plate only. Leave the bottom 2 holes open for now. Next, we will install the F3 fixed panel. Begin by closing the door and placing a support under the panel. Next, measure and set a 1/4 inch gap between the door and the fixed panel. Align top and bottom of the panel and mark the panel, making sure there is a 5/8 inch gap between the side and the fixed panels. Then align the long leg of the bracket with the side panel and the fixed panel. Now mark the hole locations and pre-drill with a 3/16 inch pilot hole. Then attach using 3/4 inch Torx screws through the side panel and 3/4 inch Torx screws in the fixed panel. Continue to install doors and fixed panels across the room. Check that all doors and fixed panels are properly installed. Then finish inserting all screws. Once all screws have been inserted, go back and check that the tops and bottoms align. The ADA hinge has built-in adjustability to fine-tune the alignment. To adjust the ADA hinge, use binding posts and the slotted channel to adjust the door up or down. Use 3/4 inch Torx screws and the slotted door plate to adjust the door right or left. To adjust the pivot hinge, remove the set screw and use the 5/32 inch hex wrench to turn the pivot pin counterclockwise or clockwise to adjust the door up or down. Replace the set screw and install the lock plate using 3/4 inch long number 10 countersink screws. Once you've adjusted the door up or down, loosen the T27 Torx screws. Rotate the adjustment bolt towards you or away from you and move the door right or left as needed. Once adjusted, retighten the Torx screws and fasten the hinge cover.